Alright, so today I'm going to be fixing the exhaust drone in my 96 Acura Integra. You probably can't hear it right now, but hopefully you could hear that. It's pretty loud and annoying going down the highway at 70 miles an hour, so it's time to fix it. To get rid of the exhaust drone in my car, I'm going to be installing something called FatMax, and this is a thick sort of composite roll of rubbery asphalt stuff, and what it does is basically it's a certain thickness and a certain density that helps block out external noise. So I'm going to coat just my trunk today with it. You cut off pieces and stick it, and I'm just going to stick my entire trunk area with it, and hopefully that gets rid of all the drone. Now, there's a step-by-step sort of thing that you want to follow in order to make sure that sticks and sticks for a long time and works well. So let's get to it. Okay, so it's actually -2 degrees out, so I'm sitting on my folded down back seat, and I've got a little space heater in the back of the trunk. It's super important to keep things warm at room temperature. If you're not doing this during the summer, don't do it, or get a space heater like me and keep everything nice and warm. You can also use maybe like a hair dryer or something like that. First step is cleaning the interior of the trunk. So if you're going to take out the carpet, take out the carpet. If you're doing just the top of the trunk, do the top of the trunk and use some sort of Windex with paper towels or alcohol or some sort of cleaner that will get all the residue and just kind of junk off of there. So go ahead and start cleaning. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Get it all cleaned off on all the parts you're going to be putting sound deadening on. For me, that's basically the whole trunk. Now that you've got everything adequately cleaned off and ready to rumble, you're going to take your sound deadening material, whatever that may be, and you're going to start measuring and cutting certain areas that you can start peeling and sticking. So I got my piece cut, and again, I cannot stress how important it is to warm it up. So I'm going to keep it in front of this space heater for a little bit, get it nice and warm. That makes it malleable, and it also makes it more tacky. So it'll stick better, and it'll seal better and stay up there longer. Alright, so when I put it on there, I try and set it as best as I can. So I only peel, maybe 6 inches or so. I stick it, set it, I push it in, rub it in, make sure it's all secured down well, and then that's when you can start peeling back the rest of this paper and sticking the rest on there. And also make sure to trim any extra before you stick it all on. Alright, now this part is also very important. Once you got all your sound deadening material on there, you're going to want to take some sort of roller. I have this seam roller from my work. I work commercial roofing, so we actually use this. If you don't have a roller, use your hands and do it the best you can, but a roller is highly recommended. Basically, just start rolling it in like that and get it all to seal in well. Get those air bubbles out of there and really press it down good. This guarantees that it's not going to be coming off. Okay, I've successfully covered everything in the trunk so far. That includes the back, the top, below the speakers. Now I'm going to eat lunch, and then the second part I'm going to rip out the carpet in the back, lay some down, and then put the carpet back in. Now that I'm done with the top and the trunk, I removed the bottom liner and the spare tire, and as you can see, there's some factory sound deadening in here along with some frost that I'll have to wipe up. But now I'm gonna
clean this up and lay down some more sound deadening on the open parts, and I might go over the factory stuff again because it's more than 20 years old. Got everything installed now. I didn't do this side panel and this side panel. I'm going to do that a little bit later. Got the trunk and the bottom. I hope you guys liked the video on how to get rid of your drone. I'm going to do a test drive quick and knock on the panels to kind of show the difference. So here's the noise difference. I don't have the sound dampening on this panel, but it is on the trunk right here. So no dampening. Dampening. No dampening. Dampening. It's actually the next day, but I decided that I'm going to lay some more FatMat on the rear side of my seats, my rear seats, to try and kind of block that noise and keep it in the trunk, any of the noise that does come in the trunk. So I pulled the carpet back already. I'm going to cut some FatMax and lay it down on there, and then I'll go for a drive and test out the noise. Alright, so testing the drone difference here in my car. I'm in the exact same spot I was before. I'm going to give it the same amount of sort of acceleration as before, and we'll see if there's a difference. I think right now, to me, that sounds better. I'll have to watch on video and listen closely, but I think that sounded better. As I'm sitting here editing the video, I kind of realized that I never had a real outro or conclusion. Watching the clips back to back just now, I can say that there is an improvement from the original experience, driving experience, to now. There's less or reduced drone. However, it's not completely eliminated. If you wanted to get rid of almost all of it, you would want to pull out your center console, your seats, and your carpet and lay Dynamat, FatMax, whatever sound deadening material you have all over the floor of your car. But like I said, there's definitely an improvement. I'm happy with how it's turned out. I'm probably going to pull out my carpet, my seats, and everything one day. Maybe in the summer when it's a little more warm out and it makes working on it easier. I hope you guys learned a little bit how to install it and maybe to get rid of some exhaust drone that you might be having some annoyances with. And if you guys like the video, feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and stay tuned for the next video.